Stay with us. When we come back, it is the Rustler Report. We'll tell you about our Rustler teams in just a moment. This is Rustler Volleyball, the pregame show on 88.1. Your Rustler Report as we take a look at the other activities that our Rustlers are up to. Again, the volleyball team, just one game this weekend. That's playing their travel partner, the Northwest Trappers, here in just a few moments. On the other side of the equation, basketball playing this weekend. As our women's team, just one game on the weekend. As they're going to play a Wednesday-Saturday thing. They're not going to play any two games on the weekend till late in the slate. But our CWC men and women on the road to Western Wyoming. They'll take on the Mustangs. 2 o'clock for the ladies, 4 o'clock for the guys tomorrow afternoon at Rushmore Gym in Rock Springs. On the golf side of things, the announcement earlier today, Greg Stimson, is that his name, Greg?
Yep.
Greg Stimson is the head coach. He assisted at Weber State for 7 years, I guess coached at Weber State for 7 years. And
yeah.
Riley is on the golf team, so I guess you guys got to meet him. And your thoughts on the new coach?
I think he'll be a good coach. He's a professional. He's in Class A, so he knows what he's doing. So it'll be should be an interesting change from coaching wise.
I'm wondering, had he won or participated, I think, and placed high in the Saltwater Pro-Am that the Riverton Country Club has had in years. That name sounds familiar to me as a pro. But Greg Stimson will be the new head coach of the golf team. And have you guys started practice yet, which is hard to think of with the wind and the weather that we've had? And when is your first golf outing that you guys will have?
Our first tournament is on March 25th at La Junta.
So you have about a month left.
About a month, yep. And we have not started practice yet.
Except for
we're working on it.
The improvised chipping net
the
you
chipping
have.
net that we have, yes.
That we will not tell where it is so you get in trouble. But so the golf team getting ready to go to practice before anything, and then they'll get started on the 25th of March. The soccer team is already practicing as well. We have an interim head coach by the name of Jake Rosenberg. We had him on the Rustler Sports Report on Thursday. And then rodeo is in workouts, getting ready to go about the second weekend in March when they will head to Sheridan and Gillette for a 4-day rodeo. I guess it's in Gillette, a 4-day rodeo event that'll be going on up there. Of course, Sheridan and Gillette getting rid of everything athletics except for rodeo. They each have their own rodeo team. between those two. And then we'll also talk about a little bit of cross country, as the cross country team going to run some outdoor track, it sounds like. And Al Lara will have him on here in the next couple of days talking about that with his team as well. So that is your Rustler report. Again, immediate future, CWC volleyball playing Northwest, the CWC men's and women's basketball team on the road to Rock Springs at 2 and 4 tomorrow afternoon. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll have an interview with our head coach, Darshea Gallard, as she takes her team at 2-0 into the weekend. And part of the Rustler report, I guess, I talk about it in the pregame show, but that is the fact that our libero, Alondra Hernandez, a little over almost 7.5 digs per set, and she had 67 digs, I think, last week in 9 games, and she was, for her honors, honored the National Junior College Player of the Week on the defensive side of things. And we'll talk with Coach Deshay about that, because she says, I brought this up, I'm like, it's a team thing when somebody's getting those high honors on the national spotlight, and definitely she addresses that in the pregame show interview here coming up in just a minute. So stay close. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Rustler Volleyball on 88.1. An interview with the coach is next, and then Riley Bouillon will introduce you to our players, and we'll get ready to start this third Region 9 North battle coming up in just a moment here on 88.1, streaming live at rustlerathletics.com. Central Wyoming College and the Northwest Trappers. Northwest out there in their red tops at the moment, their warm-up tops. Central will be dressed in their charcoal grays with the orange and white lettering and accents, and they will be on the right side of the net as we look at it here at Rustler Gymnasium. The Trappers, red, silver, black, and white. They'll be on the left side. Scott Keister, the head coach, over there doing a good job, and like I said, trying to get his puzzle pieces figured out. And Darshea Gallard's going to have to do that tonight as well, as her team right now going to be missing Mary Moyle, the sophomore, out with an injury, and resting her this weekend. Hopefully she's ready to go next weekend.
Yep.
Statistically, these two teams, again, do you have their overall records? Did you?
I did not do that.
Happen to get that. Central 10-5, I do know that, and they are 2-0, and they have won 6 in a row now. And on the other side, including the win against the 18th ranked team in the country last week against Eastern Wyoming, who has bounced out of the top 20 after last weekend, and then 2-0 in the conference play as well, this team. And 0-2 are the Northwest Trappers as they come in to play here at Central. Other games tonight, LCCC is hosting Casper, and that is the only game on the docket in North Region 9 play, because Eastern Wyoming, basically after they left here, were diagnosed with a COVID positive case in a student, and then I'm not sure if there was an athlete on the volleyball team involved, but through contact tracing and other stuff, Eastern Wyoming on COVID protocol this weekend, not playing. So their game with Western Wyoming is postponed tonight, and their game with Casper tomorrow is postponed. And looking at the website, Eastern Wyoming's website, it says canceled. But looking at Casper College's schedule, it says postponed. So I would imagine, being that they're conference games, it would probably be a postponement as opposed to a cancellation at this point, fairly early on in the volleyball season.
Especially with that being a conference game. Wouldn't be surprising if they just postponed it.
As your new coach, and I know this is probably down the road, but or even the athletic director, since you guys haven't had a coach for about a month or so now, talked about COVID protocols and anything with the golf team. I know you guys kind of live together and everything else, but have they outlined some protocols, if this then that, for you? Because I know at one point you were close to being put on quarantine just from classroom contact as well.
Nothing right now. We're just told not to really go out and do anything, just to stick together as a team and not be out and about doing stupid things. That's
hard for 18, 19-year-old kids to not want to go out and do stupid things, but at the same time, when you want to keep your season and compete, it's probably not a hard choice to make, to stay close to the vest and not have to worry about that. So Central, they will see their leaders out there. Of course, Kenzie Templeton is their kills leader, the freshman wearing number 9. Sage Burnson, the All-Region 9 performer from a year ago, doing very well. She is second in kills behind Templeton. Ava Rasmussen, that middle blocker, wears number 4. She and Missy Mortensen kind of take control of that middle. Then you see Marley Albrecht on the outside doing well, and then a lot of defensive specialists, as we mentioned out there, and that would be, of course, the Junior College Player of the Week in Alondra Hernandez, and then Peyton Williams, who plays very well in the back row there, digging up everything that gets hit at her as well. And again, they'll miss Mary Moyle in that respect here tonight, as well as, let's see, who am I missing here? Anna Maria Deralia plays in that back row, back there a bit as well. And then you got the setter, and that is Sophie Langer, and the freshman from Fountain Hills, Arizona, is kind of coming into her own as the play caller for this volleyball team, as she gets tons of assists and the strategic kill here and there as well. So those are the kind of the core of the Rustlers as they're out there taking their final swings. We'll have a national anthem coming up here in just a couple of moments. Trappers will be dressed in red with black numbers and white trim. Their libero in a white jersey with red numbers. Central libero is Alondra Hernandez. She had a ball stuck up under her shirt, like just holding it there for a second, and I kind of freaked out wondering exactly who had on the number 12. Sage Birdson almost kills Sophie Langer close to the net. And then Ava smacks one off of her. Sophie needs to get out of there before she gets hurt. Sage smacked the ball out of her hands, and then Ava smacked her in the side with one of the balls. So 6 o'clock, I'm John Gabrielson. Riley Bouillon will give you the play-by-play here in just a minute. And then if you're looking at the Trappers on the other side, you've got an all-Region 9 performer from a year ago as well, and that is Molly Crum. And Molly is a 5'9" sophomore from Warden, Montana, out of the Huntley Project, and she had 4 kills the last time as the sophomore. Kind of, I guess, some recruiting coming in and taking some time away a little bit there. And we've noticed that even on our own team, perhaps with the addition of Mackenzie Templeton and Sage Burnson, who was our kills leader last year, kind of stepping into that number 2 spot in kills right now behind Kenzie. Last time they played, Kaya Johnson, 5'11" freshman from Morgan, Utah, had 13 kills. And I am wondering, I know that Coach told me this prior to, we were conversing as I came upstairs, but I don't know if it was Kaya Johnson that he mentioned had a season-ending injury not too long ago, and he's trying to put pieces and puzzles around that. Like I said, I'm not sure if that was Kaya or another player. We'll see that as they come out here to play here in just a minute. Our athletic director, Steve Barlow, is going to get us hooked up with a national anthem that we will step aside for, and then, Riley, it'll be all yours to take it home here in just a minute. Teams are lining up. We will take a timeout for the national anthem. We'll come back on the radio after this. This is Rustler Volleyball on 88.1, streaming live at rustlerathletics.com.
Getting ready to start the game here. We've got Central Wyoming in their charcoal gray with their white numbers. Our libero in the orange with the white numbers. Sophie Langer. Sage Birdson will be starting. Ava Rasmussen. Kenzie Templeton will also be starting. And then Alondra Hernandez, our libero. Peyton Williams. And Missy Mortensen.
Team throwing out little ceremonial volleyballs as the two teams wave at each other. Important to protect the home court for CWC, and for Northwest, they gave up 2 home games last year. It'd be huge for them to pick up a road win here this afternoon against the CWC ladies. I believe the visitors will serve first, and again, due to COVID protocols, they will stay on this side of the net the entire time. Our student broadcasting crew today, I believe our instructor is the director tonight, Amanda Nikoloff, the instructor of new media. Newmark and Jackson Newmark Rica Franca, who is from Cheyenne South, not Cheyenne East. I apologize to Newmark for getting the wrong school, former Bison, not a former Thunderbird. And also Cody Morris, Jackson Morris from Cody upstairs running the cameras for us here tonight.
JC Walker will be the first to serve it off for Northwest. A deep dig by Bernson, set up for Templeton. Hit will be a little long for Northwest, so the point will go to CWC.
Sailor Johnson, 5'11" freshman, sends it deep and out.
Ava Rasmussen sends it off for C-Dub. Sends a deep serve. Wide hit there by Carly Steiner. So the points will go back to Central.
That one just kind of went sideways off her hand as she swung. Paige Weimer of Shelley, Idaho, a 5'6" freshman, is their libero, and that's who Ava goes after.
The dig up attempt there was no good out of the net. So the point will go to Northwest. Alondra Hernandez coming in for Ava Rasmussen.
Good swing by Bailey Peterson, 5'10" freshman out of Rexburg, Idaho, to get that chain of events started.
Deep serve. We're gonna call that a double.
And you wonder how that plays in the mind of a setter 4 points into the match when she gets called for that double. It's like, okay, am I gonna have to change my setting the whole entire time now?
Another deep serve. It's good effort by Bernson and then Hernandez. Try and keep that ball up in the air for C-Dub.
Shante Falslev will get the kill, the first kill of the match for either team, as Steiner continues to serve with a 3-2 Trapper advantage.
Deep serve down the line. Kill attempt by Templeton. Good block though by Missy Mortensen.
Central's still going to play it, but it was whistled dead. Yeah, Mortensen gets the block at the net for the termination and the point. Marley Albrecht in for Peyton Williams.
Sophie Langer to serve. Deep serve for Langer. Outside hit by Elfland.
Shante Falslev, I think, getting that kill, her second. Shante, a cousin to a pair of Falslevs that played volleyball at Central from years ago. Good timing by Sabri Adams as she just stuffs that ball back down on a back row attempt from Sage Burnson.
Deep serve there by Weimer. So points will go to Central.
Northwest had 6 service errors the last time they played Central and lost in 4. Got beat in the third game 25-9 when they played here a few weeks ago. Service errors do what?
They come in pairs, John.
Yeah, and that's out of bounds on Kenzie Templeton, unfortunately.
Score now being 6-4. Northwest is up. Peterson with kind of a deep serve. Tip attempt.
Yeah, Marley was in the net and she tipped it out. So insult to injury as Peterson continues to serve.
Oh, a free ball by CWC. Miscommunication in the front row by Northwest, so CWC will get the point.
That is probably the easiest kill that Mackenzie Templeton will get. Not only it was an overpass, it was essentially a mistake that sails over and drops in the Northwest campfire for a point. First kill of the night for Central's kills leader, Kenzie Templeton.
Quick little back setup. Sabri Adams with the kill there.
Yeah, Sabri Adams, good misdirection as the setter kind of hesitated till the very last second, then set it behind her and caught Central leaning the other direction. Ava fields a short serve. Good pancake or a chicken wing by Walker as they'll send it back to Central. Sage cross is just long. Oh, they'll call it touch, and they'll give Central the ball. I did not see that touch at all, and that's what Scott Keister is saying. Did you see a touch?
I did not see a touch. It looked to be out, so I'm not quite sure what the officials saw there.
Yeah, all of Northwest in disbelief on that one as they didn't see a touch either.
Peyton Williams has come in for Marley Albrecht.
I'm gonna watch the replay. Oh. Looked kind of like there was. Darshea Gallard just kind of shakes her head like, well, we'll take it.
Williams with the serve there. Little miss pass in the back row
Carly Steiner.
For Central.
Because I'm a generous stat keeper, that's how I roll. I'm going to give Steiner a kill because she's the one that initiated that, even though Central got a few hits on it, but still couldn't bring it back into the court of play.
Little back row hit from Central. They're going to call a double on Northwest.
Yeah, he's kind of calling it tight on those setters, as that's one apiece right now for Central and for Northwest on the double set.
Sage Bernson to serve for Central. Back set with a tip for Northwest. Ava Rasmussen with the kill for Central.
Back set with a tip on one side and a
back set with a kill.
Crush on the other side, absolutely. Central within 1 now, trailing 9-8 in game number 1. They would win the first, third, and fourth when they played. Northwest won the second.
Good block there by Ava Rasmussen and Kenzie Templeton.
They were lying in wait for that, as if they knew, and they're just waiting on their timing, and timing was perfect, and they stuffed it. We're tied at 9s.
Burnson puts one into the top of the net.
Central had 5 service errors the last time they played, and already have 2 in this one, as Aubrey-Ann Crosby from Rocky Mountain High School checks back out of the game, and serving is J.C. Walker. Templeton puts one off the face of J.C. Walker. Templeton out of Highland, Utah. Walker out of Logan, Utah, the Green Canyon High School. And then another serve in the net by Central as Ava puts that one into a netting. Third service error already by Central, and they trail 11-10. Scott Keister checking his alignment of his team right now. Actually, maybe not. Now gonna, maybe got another bloody nose off of another kill. This one by Templeton as she put it off the face of J.C. Walker. And that's dangerous. You know, you think, oh, it's a bloody nose, but at the same time, you're worried about it because Alondra Hernandez took that one in the face a couple of weeks ago and was out for a couple of weeks on concussion protocol. So don't want anybody getting hurt in this one as Templeton fired that off the face of Walker, and she's going to go be attended to behind the Northwest Trapper bench. Again, don't forget CWC basketball on the road tomorrow against the Western Wyoming Mustangs. 2 and 4 are game times. Next home games will be Saturday of next week when the Rustler basketball teams are at home. And Riley and Wyatt will be on hand to bring you those ball games. Adam Simon still continuing to mop up a little bit of blood from J.C. Walker, who is being attended to by the Northwest trainer behind the Northwest bench. I don't know how volleyball is, but in some other games it would be you have to replace them after you come out for them. But in volleyball, we've seen that that's not the case, that they can stay out until they get it rectified, and then they're going to send somebody else in. That somebody is Casey Eflin from Manhattan, Montana. Listed as a 5'3" freshman from Manhattan. (11-10) Northwest after the stop in play. And serving is Carly Steiner, Billings Senior High School. She had 5 kills the last time these two teams met.
Good dig by Burnson. Kill by Kenzie Templeton.
She hung in the air and just kind of picked her poison where she was going to place that, and it went right past the block and right just past the 10-foot line. And you look at this and you think Central's winning this, but it's dead even still at 11s.
Good dig there by Hernandez. It is out though, however.
Sent it by on the overpass and out of bounds. Back to a 1-point lead with Weimer to serve.
Hernandez with the up. Templeton with the kill attempt. Free ball to the back row. Templeton with another kill attempt, however, is picked up by Burnson. Little tip there. Block attempt. It's tipped away and out of bounds, so the points will go to Northwest.
Shante Falslev, her 3rd kill. She sends it in from the left side. Tooling the block.
Weimer with the deep serve. I believe that was Templeton with the kill.
Templeton on the right side this time and goes all the way cross court and deep. Great placement and put it in. Templeton pushes it deep. Actually, excuse me, it was Mortensen that did that.
Templeton with the up there.
Played it on the sideline. I mean, very close to out, but she played it anyway.
Hernandez with the dig. Templeton with a back hit. They're going to call that one out.
Just went wide as Albrecht will stop and tie her shoe. Emma Baumstark, 6-foot sophomore from Worland, Wyoming, checking in. Older brother Cody played basketball for the Sheridan Generals, who I see Cody Ball, the head coach of Sheridan Generals, and I'll get you that in a minute, as that's blocked at the net by Baumstark right into the ball game. Cody Ball, who was the head coach at Sheridan last year, I believe on an interim basis. Sheridan disbands their basketball and athletic program, and Cody Ball ends up head coaching the Bighorn Rams high school team, who will be going to the 2A state basketball tournament next week.
That was Peterson with the serve. Burnson with the tip attempt is blocked.
Baumstark blocked.
Dig by Hernandez. Deep hit by Templeton, so we go out.
You wonder if it's a mechanics thing right now on Central as we get our first timeout, but they have a lot of stuff going long.
Yeah, they've got a lot of the quick little setups with the balls going deep. So it'll be interesting what they do coming out of the timeout.
Out of the timeout, we have a new director, Dominic Dianzi from our Rustler golf team. A sophomore from Evanston will take over. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30. This is Rustler Volleyball, down 4 in game 1 right after this.
Coming out of the timeout, score being 16-12 Northwest.
Again, Mary Moyle not playing for Central tonight. The sophomore injured a bit, saving her up, ready to use her next week if needed.
Deep serve there, dug up by Templeton. Quick setup, Burnson with the kill attempt. Good tip over though by Missy Mortensen. Put it in the middle of the campfire.
Give her her second kill.
Would you call a tip a kill?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Templeton's overpass that dropped was a kill as well, so yes.
Hernandez with the serve, sends a deep one. Good kill there by Marley Albrecht.
Marley joining the kill party. Central 9 kills, so they're 14 points. They've outkilled Northwest 9-6, but their mistakes right now for Central hurting them as they've sent a number of kill attempts long in this ball game, and they have 3 service errors that help make a 4-point Northwest lead right now.
Hernandez with a deep serve. Weimer picks it up though.
Falslev tallying.
Falslev with the good angle there on the kill.
4 kills for Falslev. That's how many she had the last time these two teams played. She was the 4A Utah MVP.
Falslev takes one off the top of the net. Burnson with the kill attempt is denied.
Sabri Adams with her second block of the night as she terminates that, and back to a 4-point game.
Volleyball with the deep serve. Hernandez with an up. The free ball. Quick little setup for a middle hitter. Kill is by Marley Albrecht.
She caught Falslev kind of coming in to protect the cross as opposed to down the line, and she kind of put it right in the middle of those situations and smacked her right across the midsection with it.
Peyton Williams to serve for CWC. Sends one a little deep. They're going to call that out because it hit the antenna.
Carly Steiner with a swing, and Central's cut the lead in half once again.
Williams with the deep serve. Burnson with the kill attempt. That ball ended up in the rafters.
Bounced around and kind of misdirected while it was up in the air, and you could, if you just watched the red shirts, they were all kind of moving in, and then all at the last second all kind of went back 2 steps as the ball hit the rafters and came back. It's a 1-point game now. Peyton Williams serving out.
That was another example of the kind of laser beam.
Yeah,
balls are just going too far.
Yeah, just drifting along. 4 service errors on Central in this first game, and they have themselves down by 2 as a result. Service errors do what?
They come in pairs, John.
You doubted me when I said that at first, but it's happened twice already in this contest, and it's back to a 1-point game.
Burnson with the serve.
I have no idea why that is, but it's something I've noticed, and kind of
free ball from Northwest. Little back set for Ava Rasmussen with another kill.
That was as textbook as it gets, as Ava just 2 steps and then drilled it 2 feet in front of the nearest trapper, and back tied at 19 again.
Burnson with the knuckleball serve. Molly Crum with a kill, though, for Northwest.
Crum, that all-region 9 performer last year.
Walker with the serve, dug up by Burnson. Templeton with the outside hit. It's going to be a free ball from Northwest. Hernandez with the dig. Rasmussen with the quick setup. They're going to call a double on Rasmussen. So points will go to Northwest. Score now being 21-19. Northwest is up by 2.
Too many errors right now on Central, and it shows as they're down by 2. Almost an ace.
But Burson with the dig. A tip by Northwest. Quick setup for Rasmussen with another kill.
Central, I would say this is going to be dicey because I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I think Central has outplayed Southwest for the most part, but 4 service errors and a lot of long serve. I mean, you got to play every point, and that's why you're not in the front right now. That is why Northwest is they've not hurt themselves as bad as there's a stuff at the net by Mortensen and Templeton, and now we're dead even again at 21.
I do think the quick setups, though, in front of the net are working for Central.
Got some speed at the front as Central tries to take a lead late in game number 1.
Rasmussen with another deep serve. Northwest puts it in the net, no, so this point will go to CWC.
And Northwest has not made a lot of errors on their side of the net. That one, unfortunately, by Crum just didn't get high enough to get over the net. Now Central has their first lead in a long time in this one.
Rasmussen with a little knuckleball serve. tip by Northwest, and it is in.
Steiner just shoveled it over the top of the Rustler block attempt at the net and gets it to fall down, and Hernandez back out onto the court for Rasmussen. Tied at 22 apiece.
Steiner with the serve. Templeton with the tip. Was a pancake there, but it did not get up high enough, so the points will go back to CWC.
Falslev and Walker both down there to pancake it, and nobody else to help out, as Templeton already with 5 kills in this first set. And late in game number 1, Central with a 23-22 advantage.
That was Langer with the serve. Burnson with the dig. Langer with the set. And Templeton with a little cross hit, just rolling it on the top of the tape.
I don't know if that was by design as much as by necessity, but where she went and the angle she put on that went over the triple block and found real estate. Great play.
From up here, it looked like she meant to hit it cross court, but it didn't look like it was going to go that far cross court.
Yeah, and as you know, watching the replay here, when we watch it come back, you'll just see her kind of be off balance as that set. She just had to wait for it and then leans back at the last second and just drops it down and then gets attacked by her teammates there. But it's game point and a timeout, Northwest on the floor. Central with a 24-22 advantage. When I had Ava and Mary on the show earlier this week, I talked about what's the bigger deal, to lose game 1 or to lose game 4? Because game 1 is obviously the one that starts it. You've got a leg up. And game 4 is you had a chance to put a team away and you didn't get it done, and now you got to go play that wild 5th game. And they said they thought that game 4 was worse to lose than losing game number 1.
Well, it makes sense, because when you're playing for that long, you want to be able to win all of them. So, especially if you push it back to that many games.
You just wonder about, like I said, who wins game 1, the psychological thing. Especially if you're Northwest. You played well enough to win game 1, and Central made a lot of mistakes, and yet they're still poised to take you down here at 24-22.
Langer with a little bit of a deep serve there for Central. Block attempt was tipped and was out, so the points will go to Northwest.
Yeah, I didn't think there was any doubt that was tipped, as it looked like the call came late, but I saw immediately I thought that was tipped. Weimer to serve, down by 1, still game point Central.
Weimer with a little bit of a deep serve. It's going to be a free ball for CWC with Burnson.
Got a pretty good roll shot on a 10-foot line on a free ball.
Kill there by Templeton, which will end the first game, score being 25-23.
Kenzie Templeton, 7 kills in the first stanza. Central out kills the Trappers 16-6, outblocked them 4-3, but also out errored them in the hitting and out service errored them as well to make it a lot closer than maybe the score would appear. Central wins game 1, 25-23. They lead 1-0. We're back. Game 2 is after this. This is Rustler Volleyball on 88.1, streaming live at rustlerathletics.com.
Getting ready to start the second game here. CWC won that first match just by a couple, two points, I believe. 25 to 23.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what the mentality is for both of these teams coming out of the huddles to start game 2.
Well, and I'm by far not a volleyball scout or aficionado or anything like that, but I think Central, the more athletic, better volleyball team, but they have to limit the mistakes in order to win, and they came on to the end and did that. Got down by 4 a couple of different times, and like I said, they have outkilled Northwest 16 to 10, but they've also committed far more hitting errors and serving errors than did the Trappers, but still had enough to overcome and take game number 1.
I feel like Northwest easily could have had that first game because of how they played, but they didn't. So
yeah, Central overpowering and taking it over. So not only is the Eastern Wyoming team on COVID protocol, so is the Western Wyoming team in COVID protocol. So Casper and LCCC, the only game in town besides this one, as they're playing tonight. That game will get started in about 20 minutes from now in Cheyenne. Angel Sharman's team taking on Kerry Coates and the LCCC Golden Eagles. And as I mentioned, the Eastern-Western game postponed because not one, but both teams have COVID protocols going on right now. And then tomorrow's games, Western and LCCC postponed, Eastern and Casper postponed due to the COVID. So Central ball to serve it up. Second game, they lead 1-0.
Templeton with the serve there. Weimer with the pickup though. Kill attempt is blocked, but out, so the points will go to Northwest to start this second game off.
Albrecht and Mortensen with a pretty good rejection, but at the same time, Steiner hit it with enough force to get it to carry him out.
Walker with the deep serve to the back corner. Burnson with the kill attempt.
Good dig by Walker.
That ball looked like it could have been out and deep, but Central still played it. Pancake attempt by Weimer, no good.
Marley Albrecht, her third kill from the right side as Mortensen out, Rasmussen in, Hernandez to serve.
Score being 1 apiece. Hernandez with the serve. Weimer with the pickup. Quick little setup, and the kill is good for Walker.
J.C. Walker's first kill. Hernandez holding her left elbow right now and trying to shake it off after she went down hard to go get that last one.
Steiner with the serve. Burnson with the pickup. And then Burnson with a back row hit.
Kind of a little roll shot in front of J.C. Walker's pancake, and Sage will get her third kill of the afternoon/evening.
Peyton Williams will come in for Missy Mortensen. And Williams will serve for Central.
2 apiece now, Central up 1-0.
Williams with the deep serve. Walker with the kill attempt. It was picked up by Hernandez. Templeton with the free ball. Sent a little deep, so points will go to Northwest.
That one just a pretty good back row attempt, and again was out, but someone was in the net and got away with it because the net was bouncing for a good 10 seconds after, but nothing called depending on who may have been in the net or not.
Weimer with the deep serve. Rasmussen with the free ball. Was blocked by Rasmussen, but they're going to call it out. Looked to be pretty close.
Very, very close. Line judge right on it, though, says that one's out.
Weimer with the serve again. Sends one to Hernandez. Quick little setup for Rasmussen, and she gets the kill.
They've had no answer for that tonight on that little quick shot, and Ava with such great elevation, way high above the net and crushing it.
I think that's a key play for Central, is get that quick little setup to Rasmussen. Burnson with the serve. Little back row hit is put into the net by Northwest, so the points will go to Central. Burnson getting ready to serve one off for Central. Sends one down the line and deep. Quick little kill attempt is blocked by Rasmussen. The good up by Rasmussen, but they're gonna call that a out ball.
I'm not sure if as much as it hit the antenna or it wasn't touched by a trapper, that would be 4, but somewhere in there was a violation for sure.
Peterson with the serve. Rasmussen with the quick setup. Burnson trying to get the ball back up.
First time that they were managing to get ahead of that block. Sabri Adams with her 3rd block of the match, the 6-foot freshman from Logan, Utah.
Peterson with the serve, puts it in the net, so the points will go back to Central. Mortensen will come in for Hernandez. Score now being 6-5, Northwest is up. Rasmussen with the cross-court serve to the back. Kill, though, by Aubrianne Crosby.
And again, much like game 1, Northwest just kind of hanging out to that 2-point lead. Central overcame it, though, and escaped game 1 with a 25-23 win.
Templeton with the tip attempt. A tip by Northwest. Hernandez with the set over. And Walker will put it over the head of Hernandez and in. So Central will take their first timeout of game 2.
In glimpses, Central looks really good, and then in other glimpses, Central does not look very good. And it's all happening back-to-back and intermixed in each other right now as Northwest out to an 8-5 advantage right now. Want to remind you of the Rustler Sports Report. It is a 30-minute sports talk show every week, and with the addition of every sport in the country going on at CWC, and I mean that affectionately, may have to make that a Tuesday, Thursday occasion with all the other sports that are going to be joining. But we had a Rustler game day version today where I interviewed Steve Barlow, and we talked about, unfortunately, they're upping more attendance with some regulations easing, but with our 600 capacity gym, 25% is still 120, so not going to affect us too much in that. I know that Riverton High School will be able to have 1,000 in the gym on Thursday when they have regional 4A basketball going on. They'll be able to have 1,000 spectators in the gymnasium. We also talked about the signing of a new golf coach, Greg Stinson, and then we also had our volleyball coach, Darshea Gallard, and our National JUCO Player of the Week, Alondra Hernandez, on. And it's archived on the Rustler Radio Facebook page and the CWC Athletics page as that ball just served out, service error out of the timeout.
Ball was down the line, it just happened to be out. So
3rd service error of the night on the Trappers, and Sophie will try to avoid becoming a service errors come in pairs victim, and she will.
Tip by Northwest is picked up. So a back hit by Burnson sends one deep. It is picked up also, though. Hernandez with the dig. Outside hit by Albrecht. Tip attempt, it is blocked, though, by Missy Mortensen.
She kind of had some hang time and was just waiting for that as it was pushed over from the back row by Falslev, and Mortensen feasting on it. It's a 1-point game out of the timeout.
Langer with the sideways serve. Burnson with the pickup. Saved by Langer. And then they just let it drop.
Couldn't get another attempt on it as Coach Darshea Gallard trying to make sure setter didn't go careening into the folding chairs, actually preempted Marley Albrecht from going to get that, but I don't think it was maybe going to come back anyway, so no harm done there. 9-7 Northwest out in front.
That was Adams with the serve. Picked up by Crosby. Hernandez with the dig. Mortensen with the little tip. That kill was blocked. Burnson with the dig attempt. It's no good, so points will go to Northwest.
Long rally that time. Won by Northwest, who again is back out in front by 3. And that's just been their MO. That has happened in the entire first game as well. Right down to the end of it.
Adams with a bit of a deep serve. Albrecht with the kill attempt. Burnson with the dig.
They'll call another, oh, they're gonna call out. I thought a double was coming in.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna call that a double.
So the point goes Central, and they trail by 2 now, 10-8.
Templeton with the serve. Little free ball there by Northwest.
Kind of an afterthought as Albrecht punches at it, and punches up and punches out. We have seen that, unfortunately, time and time again tonight.
They did call that a tip, though. So the point will go back to Central.
Oh, a touch.
A touch, yes.
Gotcha.
Touch, tip. Same thing.
No, it is not.
In men's volleyball, it is.
Ace serve, first one of the night. This one by Kenzie Templeton.
So Northwest will take their first timeout here in the second game.
Got it back to 10-10. Just going to tell you that Rustler Sports Report, you can check it out. It's archived on the Rustler Radio Facebook page, as well as the CWC Athletics Facebook page if you want to see what we had on game day today. Back with more volleyball after this. Central up 1-0, tied at 10s on 88.1, streaming live at rustlerathletics.com.
Coming out of the timeout from Northwest, score being 10 apiece. It is Central's serve. Got Templeton to serve it over for Central. It's been kind of an interesting second game.
A lot like game number 1, to be honest with you.
Templeton with a deep serve. Quick setup is no good, but they did dig it up, but it is out, so the points will go to Central.
Good stuff by Albrecht to get that point and a 1-point Central lead as the run continues. 3 straight now by Central.
Templeton in the same area. Good dig there by Langer. Burnson with the save there.
Northwest wanting it out, and instead they get it stuffed back in their face by Mortensen.
The ref is going to call the
Well, I think both line judges, yeah, they both came over, and the back one, I think, was saying out. The one on the Central side, and they will say out despite the fact that Mortensen crushed that one down. So they confer and they get the right call, so you gotta like that when there's some some communication, and they come together with the right call.
Hernandez with the dig there. Kill is good by Missy Mortensen for Central.
Shot it past Weimer, who could only stick an arm out at it.
So Central will get their points back. Got Hernandez coming with the serve for Central. Hernandez sends one deep. This will be a free ball for Northwest. Quick little setup for Rasmussen, and she will get another kill for Central.
Her and Sophie's timing is dead on in this one, and that is her 5th kill already. And she has got some great timing going with Sophie and pounded that one down.
Central with the lead now, score being 13-11. Hernandez with a deep serve. Good block by Rasmussen and Burnson.
Especially the elevation, and they'll call it double. Bailey Peterson with some great elevation, but Central better elevation to block that down, and a 3-point Central advantage now.
Weimer with the pickup there. Kill by Bailey Peterson for Northwest.
Northwest missing Kaya Johnson, as I mentioned, suffering that season-ending injury, unfortunately. And Kaya, like I said, 13 kills last time they played.
Steiner with the serve. Brings it back into play for Northwest, and there's a free ball for Northwest. Rasmussen with the fake hit and a tip by Burnson, I believe.
Different play there. I'm not sure if Ava just missed it and Sage says, well, I'm here, I'll make a play, or if in fact it was supposed to go to Sage all along. Guess we won't know till we talk with them after, but Sage saves the day and knocks it down.
Williams to serve it for Central.
Double again.
They're going to call a double again on Northwest.
This one on Casey Eflin. Central with the biggest lead of the night now of 4 at 16-12, already leading 1-0 on the big board.
Williams with her little jump serve. Gets an ace.
Shante Falslev couldn't handle it. Peyton Williams with an ace. Second ace of the night for Central, and a second timeout of the game for Coach Keister and the Northwest Trappers. Stay with us. We'll be back after this. 17-12 Central as they've opened up a 5-point advantage. They lead 1-0. We're back on 88.1, streaming live on RustlerAthletics.com.
Coming out of the timeout from Northwest, score being 17-12. Central is up 1-0 here in the second game. It's been an interesting second game. Central starting to come back with more unique ways of getting the ball over than that, I should say.
Be sure to subscribe if you are a Rustler fan and watching this on RustlerAthletics.com. There's a subscribe button down there. We're at 766 subscriptions, and you'll get notified when sporting events hit the airwaves from Central Wyoming College. Nice job by Falslev to go cross court, and Hernandez kind of leaning in, it went out. She got a piece of it.
Points will go to Northwest. Weimer to send it off for Northwest. Sends one, hits the top of the tape. Pancake was successful by Williams.
Semi.
Well, it was, she got it up, but they just couldn't get back to passing it.
Couldn't put a second hit on it. So yes, she kept it off the floor, but nobody could make a second play on it.
Weimer with a deep serve that time. Burnson with the kill attempt, sending it a little deep. So the points will go back to Northwest.
Sage wanted a kill or a touch. Doesn't get it. I didn't see it either, and it's just kind of been the MO. As Central's just been sending a lot of stuff long here tonight.
That serve hit the top of the net, tipped over by Langer.
She's good for a couple of kills a game, finding that campfire, and that time just on a redirect, stealing a hockey term, puts it over.
Score now being 18-15. Central is up. Burnson with the serve. Little sideways hit there from Northwest. However, it is out.
Line judge initially pointed in, but the top official didn't even confer with the line judge, had already called it out himself. So line judge frantically trying to get him attention to say, hey, no, that was actually out. But
Burnson with the serve. That one is dug up. Quick little setup. Kill is good for Johnson.
Sabry Adams, actually.
Sorry, my bad.
Sabry taking a page out of the Rustler, Langer, and Rasmussen playbook, as that was a nice little quick hammer from the middle of the court.
Serve is put into the net for Northwest.
Dead even in service errors now, 4 apiece. Central does not have one this set after 4 in the opening set. Ava's going to try to avoid the old adage, and does.
Set is up for an outside hit. Burnson with the dig. Williams with the pass, and then Burnson with the free ball. Another outside hit. Burnson with the up. Rasmussen had some good hustle, but was unable to keep it back in play.
Yeah, Falslev hit the first one pretty hard, hit the second one even harder, and kind of tattooed Sage just a bit. And she was there, though, made a play on it. And it's 2017 Northwest out in front. Central won the first game 25-23.
Falslev with the serve. Langer with the set, and Templeton with the kill attempt. Langer with the up. Templeton with the kill.
Crosby tried to pancake it after it was blocked. That is the 8th kill of the match, just her first of this set, though, at 21-17 for Kinsey. Mortensen, Albrecht, Burnson, and Rasmussen all with 2 kills apiece. Sophie has 1. And the other one out of the 10 in this is to Kinsey as Sophie serves it over.
Good block there by Missy Mortensen and Marley Albrecht.
Missy and Marley, the duo again.
Langer with a deep serve. Tried to tip that one over.
They washed that off the window, and right there was Albrecht, though. Roll shot picked up by Walker.
Hernandez with the dig.
Nice job there. And a back set, nobody home, and I think it might have been miscommunication with her and Missy, as nobody was there, and it falls to the floor with a Northwest point.
Adams with the serve. Langer with the quick setup and a kill.
Templeton, number 9. Back to serve Kinsey. 23-18. Sorry, I was just going the same place you were. Garcia calls out the signal, and unfortunately it Might have got lost in translation as Kinsey puts it into the net. I'm pretty sure that's not what Darshea told her to do.
No.
But
I don't know why a coach would do that. Peterson is coming for Crosby for Northwest. Walker with the serve. Langer with the set. Albrecht with the kill attempt. It is blocked, but the block is out, so the points will go to Central.
5 Ks for Marley Albrecht.
Game point for Central.
She had 4 last time they played. Sage and Kinsey each with 10 in the first meeting. Game point Central to take a 2-0 advantage.
Hernandez with a little bit of a short serve there. Hernandez with the dig. However, it's unsuccessful, so the points will go to Northwest.
Haley Peterson, 3rd kill of the evening.
Steiner with the serve. Sends one deep. Langer with the set. Quick setup for Burnson, and she gets the kill, and that ends the game. Final score for the second game is 25-20. So Central is up 2 games to none.
6 kills. Yep, got to put that in 5 kills for Sage, and that was a nice little deke as they decoyed Rasmussen, who's been feasting at that front of the net. And Burnson pounds it down, and it's 25-20 Central. They have a 2 games to none lead on the Northwest Trappers. Stay with us. We'll be back with game number 3. Region 9 North Volleyball, Central and Northwest. Central up 2 games to none on 88.1, streaming live on RustlerAthletics.com.
Getting ready to start the 3rd game here. Central is up 2 games to nothing against Northwest.
Talked to Riley, you are Riley. I talked to Wyatt about this in the ladies game, but you know, you and Wyatt coming in on your own accord to learn play-by-play and do play-by-play, and I guess as a instructor-student moment, what are you learning about the art of play-by-play?
It's harder for, I think basketball is harder to do. Now, it may sound that I'm not enthusiastic with play-by-play, but having played volleyball, doing play-by-play for volleyball is a lot easier just because I've played it. I mean, I played basketball, but basketball is so fast-paced, so it's a little bit harder to do basketball, but it's been fun doing it. So.
And preparation-wise, what else are we learning?
Preparation-wise, could be a little bit more prepared when it comes to games, but
you've put a lot of prep into it
Well,
already.
I have, yes.
mean, you've probably prepped a couple of hours for a match that may only take a couple of hours.
of days, actually.
A couple of days to put into a couple of hours. Well,
yes.
You're doing well. Let you take over here in the third game. Central up 2-0, trying to close out the visitors from Northwest College.
I believe does Central have serve?
I think so, yes.
Oh, never mind. Northwest has the serve to
say,
start off the game.
I guess we're both wrong. It's the first time in my broadcasting career I've been wrong.
That's probably wrong. Walker with the serve. Bergson with a miss set there to keep the ball up.
Yeah, that's just going to happen sometimes, is just right there to make the play, and it whistles right between your fingers. Central has outkilled Northwest 29-23 and outblocked them as well.
Burnson with the dig there. Burnson with the back hit. Gets the kill.
Nice roll shot just inside 10-foot line by Burnson. She's got 6. Mortensen out. Hernandez in to serve. Again, our National JUCO Player of the Week on the defensive side.
Hernandez with a deep serve. Quick little setup and a kill for Peterson.
4 kills for Bailey Peterson.
Now Peterson will go back to serve for Northwest.
Service ace again. This one by Peterson. Each team with 2 aces serving tonight. Central has 5 errors. Northwest has 4 errors.
Peterson with a shorter serve. Hernandez with the tip though. Hernandez with the up.
Good punch by Langer as the line judge had to sprint to get out of the way, and that'll be a kill for Northwest. They lead 4-1 now.
Peterson with a kind of deep serve. Langer with the set. Burnson with the kill. So Central gets some points. Aubrianne Crosby will come in for Bailey Peterson for Northwest. Williams with the serve for Central. Weimer with the dig. And Weimer with the free ball. Langer with the quick setup and Rasmussen with the kill for Central.
4 kills in the first set, 2 in the second, now 1 here in the third, and brings her team within 1. And going to see Sailor Larson into the ball game for the first time as she'll check in for Molly Crum. Crum, an All-Region 9 performer a year ago.
Score now being 4-3. Williams with the deep serve. Kind of a little.
Falslev wins that battle on the joust at the net, and then Sailor Larson tackles one off of the block for a kill.
Weimer with the serve for Northwest. Sends one deep, and it is out, so the points will go back to Central.
5-5 in service errors.
Burnson, little jump serve.
A hop serve.
Block is unsuccessful by Central, so points will go to Northwest.
Falslev tooling the block again.
Score now being 6-4. Northwest is up by 2. A little bit of a deep serve. Rasmussen with a tip attempt is blocked. Langer with the setup. Templeton with the tip attempt. Templeton with a push.
Ooh, wow. Violations all over the place if I were the referee on both sides of the net. Unfortunately, looked like a family reunion going on there for a second. Now we're back into some sense of volleyball.
Langer with the set. Burnson with the kill from the back line. Ball was tipped, so points will go to Central.
Crosby had that one bounce off of her. It looked like a double on Kinsey, and then a catch and a throw on the northwest side, and then a throw by Central on this side, and then a double on the other side. And then they got back to playing volleyball after the potato salad was all eaten at the reunion.
Rasmussen puts one into the net.
6 service errors on Central.
So points will go back to Northwest.
Central, as I mentioned, playing well and then not playing well. Northwest has glimpses of being a pretty good volleyball team in between lulls, as well as they've led a good portion of this match. And Langer finds the campfire for her second kill of the afternoon.
Marley Albrecht will come in for Peyton Williams for Central.
Once again, both Eastern Wyoming and Western Wyoming with positive COVID cases. And boy, Central shooting themselves in the foot with another service error. Both Eastern and Wyoming and the Western Wyoming not playing this weekend due to COVID. So Casper and LCCC will just play each other tonight, and that'll be it for their weekend.
Adams with the serve. Hernandez with the dig. Templeton with the quick little setup, and Templeton will get the kill on that play.
10 Ks for McKenzie. I think she should capitalize the K in her name for kills. M-A and then capital K, Enzi.
Templeton with the serve.
Blocked by Burnson and Mortensen.
Hernandez with the dig. Burnson with the kill attempt was blocked.
Steiner dug it up though, and then a double call on the set by Sailor Larson.
That's been one of the bigger calls tonight.
Well, and
the doubles.
We saw the first one 4 points into the match, and I said, how does that affect your psyche when you know 4 points in that this is coming? And we've seen a number of them here tonight.
Quick little setup there for Northwest. Outside hit for Burnson.
Good pass blocked by Alondra Hernandez.
That kill is blocked. We're going to call an antenna on that.
Yeah, Marley hit the antenna with it. 9-8 Northwest. Bomb Stark back into the contest for Steiner. Again, Mary Moyle not playing tonight. The bench has kind of tightened up even more so as Albrecht crosses.
Weimer with the dig there. Burnson with the dig for Central. Hernandez with the free ball. Quick little setup. Will stay in for Northwest.
Sailor Larson's going to get the kill, but she had to shovel that ball up from about waist high when she was in the air, and they'll give her the kill, and it's 10-8 Northwest.
Walker, serve, little knuckleball serve there. Langer with the set.
Sailor Larson with the block.
Walker with a short serve there. Hernandez did pick it up though. Burnson with the kill attempt.
Great dig by Weimer. And then J.C. Walker just kind of nonchalant with a quick little placement. She didn't want to show her hand too early, and then she flips it right into the bottom of the net.
Hernandez to serve now for Central. She sends one deep.
Very deep.
Templeton with the set. They're going to call a double.
when they're calling them on your setter fairly regularly, then you can guess it's going to be a safe bet that your non-setters are going to get a 50-50 call on that one. And they dinged Kinsey on that one.
Langer with the set. Burnson with the kill. Points will go back to Central.
Peterson was coming in to defend closer and shot it right past her again. They decoy that shot with Rasmussen, and then Sage winds up and pounds one. 9 kills for Sage, 6 for Ava, 10 for Kenzie. Marley has 4, Missy has 4 by my unofficial yet generous stat keeping. I should be an accountant and do taxes.
You should.
Do my own and go to jail probably. But nice up by Peyton Williams. Burnson is blocked though.
Good save there by Templeton to get the ball back up though. Templeton had a little free ball there. That kill attempt is blocked by Rasmussen.
They're going to say it actually hit the net, not give Ava the kill, and even as generous as I am, I can't finagle that one to her. Ah, what the heck. No, I'm not going to. 12-11, Central down 1, leading 2 games to none though.
Williams with the serve. Puts one short. She gets the dig. Langer with the tip. Almost put it in the campfire.
Yeah, Walker digs it out of the coals.
Burnson with the kill again. So points will go back to Central. Score being 12 apiece now.
Tallies off of J.C. Walker. Now Burnson and Templeton each with 10 kills apiece. They had 10 kills apiece in the last time that they defeated Northwest in 4. Trying to do it in 3 here.
Tip there by Northwest. Ball was almost kept up by Hernandez in her foot.
Yeah, that's dangerous as she's coming in foot first and Ava's coming in face first, and luckily nothing bad happened out of that.
So Weimer sent it off for Northwest. Sends one deep. Rasmussen with a little kill, I guess.
Falslev thought that she had gotten the better end of that deal as she kind of quickly rattled one over, and then Kenzie punches it right back over and deep and caught him flat-footed and ties the match on her 11th kill of the night. Tough serve by Sage. Will be an ace. 3rd ace of the night by Central.
Score now being 14-13. Central is up.
Took the lead late in game 1 to win 25-23. Took the lead around the 16-point mark after leading pretty fairly handily in the game 2, and now threatening to take away the lead with a 14-13 score.
Weimer with the up. Block attempt is no good by Rasmussen and Langer.
Good job by Shantae Falslev with her 9th kill of the match. Tied at 14 apiece. Central leads though 2 games to none, trying to extend to a 7-game winning streak for CWC. And then you got to wonder about hitting the road next week for this team, given the COVID quarantines, as Rasmussen stuffed at the front of the net. Falslev and Adams in the area.
Steiner with the deep serve. Williams with the up. Templeton with the kill attempt. So Weimer will pick that one up. That ball will be put into the net, so points will go back to Central.
So I'm pretty sure they'll play Friday at Casper, but the Saturday matchup at Western Wyoming College may be in jeopardy for CWC, as Western and Eastern both in COVID protocols this week, and usually that's a 2-week thing.
Rasmussen with a deep serve. Falslev with the kill attempt is no good. Langer with the set. Templeton with the kill attempt is picked up. So Weimer with the free ball. Williams with the dig. Rasmussen with the back hit is a little long, so points will go to Northwest. Bailey Peterson has come in for Aubrianne Crosby for Northwest. That was Falslev with the serve for Northwest. Templeton's going to have a little bit of a tip there.
She definitely played that angle that time. And
she did.
Had to set it over, though, instead of kill it over.
Templeton with the kill attempt is blocked, but it is back to CWC.
Hernandez with a great job picking up the leftovers off of that smash, and then Burnson finds the campfire for her 11th kill of the night. She and Kenzie keeping up with each other at 11 apiece.
Albrecht has come in for Williams.
Langer just touches the top of the tape on that serve.
That ball is hit out, so points will go back to Central.
Just wide on Steiner.
Score now being 17-16. Central is up. Langer with a little bit of a cross serve goes a little too far. So that ball is out, and the points will go back to Northwest. Score now being 17 apiece.
8 service errors on Central.
Adams with the serve. Good tip there by Templeton to get points back to Central.
Just pushed it off of the block. 18-17 Central trying to close out Northwest in 3 here in conference play.
Templeton with a little bit of a deep serve, but not really. They're going to call a double there on Mortensen.
I wonder, he saw something completely different than I did, because that looked pretty good from Missy from my untrained volleyball eye.
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Bob Stark back in. Referee calls it though, and we're tied at 18s.
Walker with the deep serve, Hernandez with the dig. Mortensen with the tip. Another tip there by Northwest. Backward set kill is good by Marley Albrecht.
6 Ks for Marley. She could change her last name to Albrecht with a K instead of a CH. Not sure how we're going to get a K in Sage Burnson's name, though.
Hernandez with the serve. Hernandez with the up, Langer with the set, and Burnson with the kill attempt. That kill attempt is blocked, but the block was out, so points will go back to Central.
I think maybe I'll just call her Sage K. Burnson. She has 12, and we've got a timeout at 20-18. Central trying to close out the visitors from Northwest. We'll close out set number 3 after this timeout. Central up 2 games to none, leading 20-18 on 88.1, streaming live on rustlerathletics.com.
Coming out of the timeout there, I believe that was Northwest that called that timeout.
Yes, they have 1 left.
Just wanted to make sure I was on the right team there. Score being 20-18, Central is up, and it is their serve. Central is up 2 games to none on Northwest.
Interesting volleyball, the mechanics from the referee. they say how many timeouts people have called. So they hold up a 0 for Central and a 1 for the other team. And then the scoreboard has exactly the opposite. 2 timeouts left to 1 timeout left.
Hernandez with a deep serve, a little too deep. That ball is out, so the points will go back to Northwest.
You know, and again, Central has played well, but if there's an area, it's 9 service errors that coach may look at. And at one point, she was just telling her team to put the ball in play against against LCCC as they went a little more aggressive the next night as Albrecht is dug in the back row by Walker.
Weimer with the dig there.
Back roll shot.
Barnson with the tip. Well, they're going to call that one out.
Yeah, and it was. As she tried to place it to the left of the block, and the dunk just misses to the outside. Tied up at 20s now. Northwest trying to stay alive.
Peterson to send this one off for Northwest. Sends it a little bit deep. Templeton.
Again, that double decoy with Rasmussen and Burnson. Great dig by Hernandez in the back row. And then Kenzie can't find it over the net.
Score now being 21-20. Northwest is up, and Central will take their first timeout here in the third game.
7:30 in the Mountain West. Central leading 2 games to none. They trail, however, in game 3 now 21-20. We'll come back, finish out this set after this on 88 when streaming live at rustlerathletics.com.
Coming out of that timeout from Central, score being 21-20. Northwest is up here in the third game.
Central's been resilient here at these late stages. They did not give up in the first and then won it and then won the second kind of handily. And now here they are in a dogfight in the third, not giving up, but Rasmussen sends one crazy sideways out of bounds.
So points will go back to Northwest there. Peterson to send this one off for Northwest. Short serve to the side. Albrecht with the kill attempt. It is good. So points will go back to Central.
Walker with a bit of they thought it was going to be an overpass, but they got close to the net and fell down on the Northwest side.
Williams to send this one off for Central. Sends one a little deep.
Make their setter go get that one.
Williams with the up. Templeton with the pass, and Burnson with the free ball. A little deep hit there from Northwest. Kill attempt is good though by Burnson.
Sage with 7 kills in this set alone for her 13. Actually, 8 in this set for Sage. 13 for the match. She's game high.
Williams with a short serve. Quick little setup. Good up though by Hernandez and good hustle by Burnson trying to get that ball back up.
It's one of the hardest hits we've seen tonight from Northwest, and Sage goes sliding into the first row bleachers, and she's all right.
Weimer to send it over for Northwest. Sends one deep in the corner. Tip by Langer, it goes over. Quick little setup is dug up by Williams. Rasmussen with the kill.
Leaning backwards, arched out of the matrix, and knocks it deep and in. And we're tied at 23s.
Burnson for the serve. Sends one deep, it is dug up. Free ball by Northwest. Williams with the set, Langer with the set. Kill by Templeton.
13 Ks for Kenzie Templeton, and it's match point and a timeout called by Northwest. 24-23, we will stay here. Again, Central on the road next week. Well, they'll be on the road for the next 3 weekends. They'll be at Casper College on Friday, and then it'll be interesting to see what happens if, in fact, they will get to play the Saturday matchup with Western Wyoming, as they're in COVID protocols. And each school doing things a little differently. When Central's women's program got put into quarantine, they went the full 14 days. Eastern is doing the state CDC guidelines, which is 10 days of quarantine. So each school doing some different things out of it. So it will be interesting to see if Central will be able to play at Western next Saturday. Then they'll be at LCCC in Eastern. They'll fit in a non-conference game against Rocky Mountain Junior Varsity in Billings. And then they'll play Northwest College before coming home for the final 2 of the regular season with Casper College and Western on March 26th and 27th. I believe March 27th will be a triple header with volleyball, men's and women's basketball on that day, so be prepared to do some broadcasting.
I will be there. I think I'll be there.
You might be golfing somewhere by that weekend.
Score being 24-23, Central is up. It is game point. Rasmussen and Langer on the block there, and the game being 25-23. So Central goes 3-0 with this match against Northwest.
11-5 and 8 in a row now for the C-Dub ladies with a 3-set win. They outkilled Northwest 46-30 in this ball game. Slow start, fair amount of mistakes, but yet Central, the more powerful team, overcomes it and comes away with a win. 25-23, 25-20, and 25-23. Central the victors. Again, as Riley pointed out, 3-0 on the conference season on their 3-game homestand, and they will be taking on Casper College on the road next Friday night. Post-game show brought to you by YDOT is next. This is Rustler Volleyball on 88.1, streaming live at rustlerathletics.com.
Central has won 3-0 here against Northwest tonight.
Cumulative score, as Joel would bring us, 75-66 Central as they win 25-23 and then 20 and then 23, out-killing the visitors 46-30. Out-service errored them as well, though. Central with 9 errors on the serve, 5 for Northwest. 3 aces by Central, 2 aces by Northwest. Stats leading the way on your YDOT post-game show, brought to you by YDOT. And the wyoroad.info. Know the road before you go. wyoroad.info with web cameras and real-time road updates. You can check it out on the app as well, the 511 app. It is from the YDOT website, wyoroad.info. Sorry, I was focusing on the stats now. Sage Burson and Kinsey Templeton, 13 kills apiece for the dynamic duo. Marley Albrecht had 7. Ava Rasmussen in that middle patrolling today also had 7. 4 kills for Missy Mortensen and 2 kills for the setter, Sophie Langer, in the ball game. Blocks, I see Missy, I credited her with 3. Kinsey had a couple, 1 each for Ava and Sage in the contest, and also 1 for Marley Albrecht, as those are somewhat assisted as well as solo blocks. Leading the way for Northwest, 9 kills for Shante Falslev, 6 for Carly Steiner, 4 for Bailey Peterson. Sabri Adams had 3, Sailor Larson had 3, and J.C. Walker had 4, 1 for Molly Crum in the contest. Again, Central wins it 3-0. They have won 3 in a row in conference play. They have won 8 in a row overall, and actually 7 in a row they have won overall, and push their record to 11-5, and now become road warriors as they will be on the road for the next 6 matches, 5 of them conference, 1 non-conference affair on the road in Billings. Riley, final thoughts here tonight?
First game was a little iffy. I mean, they went back and forth, and the most points that one team had on each other was 2. I mean, the second game was the same way, but Central did end up coming back in the last moments of all 3 games, really. And
a lot of mistakes by Central, but I guess the good news is a good enough team to overcome those to still win in 3.
Yeah.
As they had several service errors, 4 in fact in the first set, a lot of hitting errors, and yet stayed close and then overcame and won it at the end and ended up winning 3-0.
Lots of mistakes, but they came back with them in the end of the game, so.
Do want to thank our student broadcasting crew as Dominic D'Anzi took over directing. Also, Newmark Ricafranca and Jackson Morris up in this booth here running cameras for us tonight. They're part of the new media degree at Central Wyoming College under the direction of Amanda Nikoloff, and a big thanks to Francis Obakoya, our Wyoming PBS engineer. For Riley Bouillon, good job on the play-by-play tonight. Give you a fist bump on that. We'll hear more from him and Wyatt next week on CWC Basketball. This has been a presentation of Rustler Sports. Rustlers win it in 3. They're 3-0 in the North. We'll be back with more on Monday here on 88.1.